The bull is back in town. The bull is back in town to felt Jer's ass. Ass, 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 ass. Before I get into this rage-inducing news story, let me just go ahead and say this right off the bat. For the people at YouTube with terms of service that they look over, if this video gets flagged, understand that this video is done in fair use. This is not bullying. This is not harassment. This is a straight telling of the facts in my reaction. This is a straight interpretation of the bullshit I see going on. And if I fall, may 1,000 more channels rise behind me and grow like Hydra if I am silenced. I tried, Jer. I tried real hard to leave you alone, despite the fact I probably shouldn't. But you keep doing something that picks at me. And what you did this time incurred my wrath. You actually are the biggest piece of shit I know ever online. Worse than Boogie. Worse than DSP. Worse than RTU. You are. And my opinion of you before the year was mid. How the mighty have fallen. And what you've reduced yourself to is shameful and must be called out for today. What'd you do? You are grifting off your dying dog. You picked the wrong motherfucking month to do that. Do you know I actually had my dog pass and be cremated this month? You sorry son of a bitch. And you know what you're doing? You're using your dog to get sympathy bucks. And it didn't work, did it? At the same time that you were doing that, you were talking about how much your vet bills are and $10,000 for this or that, when I know for a fact it's not. I went through the vet bills. I know what they cost. I wasn't born yesterday. You want the audience to pay your vet bills for you. But you gave $5,000 to Andrew Wilson right before he debated Candace Owens. You slimy scumbag. Just like with the K-Cup machines. Just like with the Amfest scam. There's the problem though. Nobody's responding to your scams anymore. And nobody believes you. Nobody believes your dog is actually sick. And that sounds awful to say. But you're the boy that cried wolf. So many times you played fake victim. So many times you've lied and you always refuse to address the lies. You don't have something called benefit of the doubt. Which means, I challenge you, Jer, show the dog's medical records. We're giving you the Boogie fake cancer treatment. Show us the medical records. You piece of human garbage. Okay? Just like you won't show us that you're losing weight by stepping on a scale. You won't show us that. You'll tell us you're losing weight, but you won't show us. You tell us coffee brand coffee's not drop shipped, but you lied. It is. It's listed, has drop ship coffee. You tell us you never flagged the casino, but there's a message of you telling Josh Moon that you would take their channel down, and then their channel was taken down. You pretended that the Incredible Salt Mine podcast was getting falsely flagged, got caught lying there, then made up a new lie that your editor, that your non-existent editor, made an error. You lied about people showing up to your house and used footage that wasn't footage that was actually in front of your house of a red Ford F-150. You were caught using a mentally challenged person to make false threats against you so you could try to use it to play victim online. And still, nobody has ever believed you. Nobody has ever gone along with your half measures. Literally. You have failed at every single interaction you've had the past 4 months. Plus, 5 months almost. You cannot control the narrative. It escaped containment. You're getting completely obliterated online, constantly. And no amount of hidden replies on Twitter, no amount of deleted tweets that we all screenshot, no amount of rewriting history changes what the truth is. And the truth is, you're just an awful human being. You bragged about how you're working while your dog's sick in the hospital, begging people for money, putting out certain sponsorships. Speaking of sponsorships, here's one now. Just for you, Jer. Come Insider shirt. Specifically, Bulls can wear it. Hot wives like Heather Hambley can wear it. Why not, right? Come Insider shirt. Check it out. There's your sponsorship today, Jer. You go from one fake, sad mood about your dog to immediately you're hyped up for this illegal poker tournament you're about to have in Wisconsin. Okay? You've been caught in too many lies to explain in a single video. But you've crossed the line. What you've done is actually worse, in my opinion, than flagging the Keno Casino, which was the original sin that you committed. The sin you've committed against your dog, to use him for content, to try to grift off of him, to use him as sympathy, whether he's sick or not. And like I said, people believe you're lying, which would make that even worse. But you do realize this does not look good for you. You can't even get people to feel bad for you if your dog was actually sick. They feel bad for the dog. Let's remember, this is also a man who's claiming his dog's having a bunch of seizures, but he throws a bunch of fucking Zens on the ground, which the dog could probably eat. And this is a man that's complaining and begging for $10,000 when he just gave Andrew Wilson $5,000, who then gave that money to Candace Owens. You can't make this up. So, some people may say, hey, it's crass to talk about his dog. It's crass to talk about this stuff. No, it's him that makes it crass. We're just calling out the evil. Right? Oh, it's crass to play those Ren Fair videos of him stalking women and children, which is what ended up making him get banned from Ren Fair. No, that's not crass. It's not crass to cover it. It is crass what he did. It's putting your fucking head in the sand if you don't cover it. Jer, you deserve every bit of failure you've gotten. Every bit of misery you've obtained. You could see it in your eyes as they grow darker around the edges. You're not sleeping well. Your anxiety is raised. You can't handle this. This L continues to grow and swell like a massive fucking Goku-like spirit bomb. And you're just holding this giant, ever-growing L. And your balloon is bursting. Your coffee company is failing. Your YouTube career is tanking and hanging on by a thread because you steal people's content and have been flagged for it. So, no matter how many times you call that non-Pajit rep, in your words, to go take channels down, there's not enough time in the day or effort in this universe to stop the momentum against you. If you slay me in online battle, I do not die in vain. But I and my ideas rise from the ashes and will felt you for all eternity, you son of a bitch! I smite thee! I curse thee! You are about as Christian as the Antichrist himself. You lie all the time. You are of your father of lies. And to rot in hell is where you deserve. And where you will go one day, sir. For your own peace of mind. For your own sanity. For your own salvation. Repent! Repent, Jer. Apologize for flagging the casino. Apologize for all the fake victim, Jeremy Smollett fucking schemes you've had the last few months that failed. Own it all. Admit it all. Retire. Please retire. Please retire. Because in 18 months, when you and your wife have been together 20 years and she divorces you, you're going to own that alimony for life, buddy. For life, buddy. No amount of bulls you bring in the bedroom while you sit in the cup chair is going to save you from your ultimate end, which is you are a washed up, has-been stupid fuck who never believed a word he said, who never had any conviction behind anything he said or did. And you are a psychopath. You are a sociopathic liar. And the biggest narcissist I've ever seen in my entire life. That's you, bud. Change your life today. Apologize about what you've done to your dog by making him content. Embarrassing. You embarrass the white race. You embarrass pet owners. You embarrass conservatives. You embarrass Christians. You embarrass Americans. You embarrass fucking fat people. I would challenge you to a debate, but we all know what happens. You will roll on your belly like you did to Alex Jones, let people milk your udders, and get felted, or you will just avoid the debate entirely if it's too hot, like Yellow Flash. Remember Yellow Flash? You had to get offline for a week to avoid Yellow Flash. But you worked the day your dad died. Men like you care about one thing and one thing only: pride. You're suffering narcissistic injury. Have some humility. Have some contrition. Stop trying to milk sympathy. None is coming for you. No mercy is coming for you. There is no shelter in this storm of your making. So what are you going to do next? Who are you flagging next? What's your next Jeremy Smollett scheme? You want to do a fake cancer arc like Boogie? We've seen it. We've been there. We've done that. Think, Jer, you're going to have to be a little smarter. You know? And you're going to have to provide those receipts that you used to care about. YouTubers have come up in this business that are more talented in their pinky than you are in your entire fucking fat body. And that just burns you up inside. That you gotta go buy all these bots, buy all these subs, buy all these likes. You have to buy it. You have to buy your ad revenue. You're YouTube's favorite customer. You know that? You have no organic audience. You have old people in nursing homes that accidentally clicked you on. That's your audience. So I'm going to sit back and I'm going to enjoy people who do this better than I do completely annihilate you night after night. Don Flurgandy, the Kino Casino, Luther Morgan, Camelot 331, Brittany Venti. They all take different angles and completely felt you on the daily. And I watch it every day, and every day you give us more and more content. Every weekend's Miller time. Every weekday is I swear I quit drinking. And then every weekend's Miller time. But what happens in Miller time? The tweets come out that are deleted 30 minutes later. The tweets come out, and then you get obliterated online, and then you go hide in your hole. And you think a deleted tweet means it never happened. No. Brittany Venti completely destroyed you on Twitter. She reminded everybody that you said you would do anything to have her babies. You, a married man. You're a sneaky fucker, as Camelot would say. One of these days, good old Mel that defends you left and right. Good old Melanie Mac defends you left and right. One of these days, when the gravy train's running out Jared will make his move, his final move. And when Mel turns you down, I would want Mel to know something and Jared to know something. Mel, you know where this ended up. You know that this becomes your legacy. Fuck off, bitch. And for Jared, what could have been a promising YouTube career burst into flames. What could have been a generational wealth amount of savings was spent into oblivion. And all the mistakes you made was due to your arrogance. So with that being said, there's only one thing left to say. I'm going to borrow it from my friend online. Well, we're not friends. I watch a show. Let's just be parasocial shit. PPP. I'm borrowing this from PPP. Suffer, Jer. Suffer, bitch.